What is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. How's it going? We're back with Secret of Evermore, where I'm going to just try and beat this game. I'm going to play it a little bit every day until it's beaten. Because it feels like I'm at the end of this game, and I had already spent like almost 3 weeks on finishing up Final Fantasy IV. Had to take a break from this game, so I figured, you know what, just clear the whole thing out. Why not? Today's an episode that's probably going to suck because, as you can see, I got that new Lazer Lance. And, yeah, I'm going to want to make sure that it is at level 3 because who knows what boss is going to be under there or that I'm going to have to fight next. And I want my spear to be fully launchable. So, I'm back to killing rats because they're never ending and they just seem to keep popping up. I feel like there are actually places I could go that are probably better, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Hope everyone's doing all right, enjoying their Monday. Woo! Oh, you suck. I actually get to do all my hobbies quite early. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you... There we go, got one. Dropped my son off at school today. Got me and my girl some coffee. And now we're here to play some games. Doing that thing that we do. Yes. Ooh, let's try to go for the hat trick. Three swings, 3 dead rats. I actually got to kill 100 of these. For being an old game nerd, I tell you what, one thing that I did miss yesterday is it was the first Sunday in a while with no football, no NFL on TV. And that was weird. Because I do like me my sports balls. I do enjoy them. Since I'm from, the state of Illinois, like most. Chicago Bears fan. And I'm not the biggest NFL fan. I usually, ever since I was like 13, I would have a few years where I would pay attention to football, pay attention to the Bears, and then take a few years off, not care, and then be back in. The only bummer with that strategy is there have been some of their better years where I have not paid attention. And a lot of the years where I have paid attention where the Bears are just fucking awful. So So the last two I've been paying attention to, but the team was what? Like 4 wins, 13 losses last year? It was fucking brutal. I can't wait for next week for the Super Bowl. I can't wait for all the fucking, political warning. I can't wait for all the fucking conservative tears. Because they're all still mad about Bad Bunny playing the fucking hat trick, 3 swings, 3 kills. I'm happy. But you got that pop artist Bad Bunny playing. And like, listen, I'm a metalhead. I don't really give a fuck about whatever pop artist is playing. But when whoever it is makes people cry that much, I'm just happy they're involved. Especially now that you got Green Day playing the opening of the Super Bowl. Bro, all I need is a fuck Donald Trump as they leave. They'd probably get fined by the NFL for it, but oh, bro, it would just make so many people cry. And that's all I want. I just want people to cry about it. Because NFL fans, the people who claim they're NFL fans, because the thing is it's a sport. Plenty of people of all strides and varieties enjoy the fucking game. Especially here in America, especially if it's like 2nd gen, 3rd gen, bro. You can be going to a friend who is Hindu and be going over to his house to have beer and watch the fucking football games. Like, this is America. And it's just funny that, the NFL has been trying with having games in like Brazil and in London and shit, that they're trying, I guess England, since I used country for one. But, yes. But since they're trying to make the reach of the NFL a little more international, it does make sense that they would have more artists, like Bad Bunny. Because they do speak Spanish, even though they're Puerto Rican, which is a territory in America. That does make him an American citizen. But it still has a more international reach. 2 twofers. It just means that like a lot of the music is going to have, broad appeals across different cultures and, language barriers. It's not like they're going to have somebody who only appeals to, white country Americans for the Super Bowl. You might get something like that during a regular season game. It's not going to be televised, but you might, see it if you go live where there'll be a performance by someone. Oh, I thought I had him. Because I guess the Grammys yesterday, Bad Bunny was up there and basically said, like, fuck ICE. People are already mad about that, and it's like, oh, I can't wait for him to play at the Super Bowl and for people to cry so much. What people need to do is start using the O word. Be like, bro, why are you so offended by fucking Spanish? Why does this offend you? Why are you being a little fucking girl? Because, like, listen, I'm a metalhead. Some of the fucking bands I listen to, I have also never really been one to pay attention to lyrics. But there's plenty of bands where, the vocals might be so unintelligible to most, some might not even call it music. And it's like, listen, if you can listen to vocals you can't understand, then you can listen to vocals in languages that you can't understand. There's no difference. All you got to do is get the vibes. Bruh. Nice. God damn it. Who you avoided death. Yeah, everything is political right now in like the dumbest of ways. Like right now you got the whole like Epstein list thing going on. And like, listen, the truth of the matter is that Trump is implicated in those. But also, there are people who are fucking Democrats that are also implicated. And it's just funny that people are like, you know, especially conservatives, they're like, there's only one person who they even care is on that list. They don't care about if any Democrats are on it. It's like, well, no, because we don't fucking latch our nuts onto any Democrat politician. You know, if we find out Obama fucking, you know, diddled kids on Epstein Island, send him and Trump and Musk and Bill Gates, put them in a paddy wagon together, put them in a cell together. Like, it's not like it's going to change my political philosophy. I'm not going to all of a sudden, you know, not believe in, you know, being pro-gay marriage just because some dude who's a Democrat, like, diddled kids. You know, that's not how that works. And I know there's a lot of people who are conservative that feel the same way. The only time it would make me question is if this person says that they do what they do, you know, on God's command. Because then, you know, that should give you a little pause. But by and large, like, bro, I don't give a fuck who's in it. It's just funny. People only focus on Trump because there's only one person who could be on there where that amount of excuses would be made for him. That's the only reason that people laser focus on Donald Trump, which is, you know, can be kind of lame. But at the same time, if that's the only person that people are going to go out of their way to, like, pretend and excuse their behavior, well, then they should be the one getting the fucking spotlight on them. Especially when, let's face it, you know, months ago, it was already released that that Trump was basically having the letter agencies go through and scrub his name out of anything that might be implicating. Like, this was already revealed almost a year ago. And the fact that, like, it's not only how information and when information is given to you that should help you decide what, like, not what you should think in that way, but your decisions should be measured by, you know, not just what information is available, but how information is being made available. The fact that, you know, the Trump administration was like, oh, you know, in the lead up to the election, you know, Epstein files. And then they get in the office and then, like, all of a sudden they never actually existed. They're not a real thing. And then it goes from it being not a real thing to it was real, and we're going to release them. And then they release the fucking Redactstein files where everything is basically blacked out. And it seems like what they're doing is they're drip feeding the information, which should make anyone of a sound, logical mind very, like, that doesn't mean obviously what they're releasing isn't true, because obviously it's a part of the files, like, it's true. It's just more when somebody keeps only giving you drip droplets of information, giving themselves plenty of time to vet the things that are going to be released in that way, instead of just being like, here's the files, drop them, let the dust settle, come whatever may. That you can at least, you know, that would be cause for me to, like, believe conservatives on this regard with all sincerity and confidence. You know, if they just dropped the files and was like, here, this is it, boom. Like, obviously, you know, sensible redactions for, you know, certain victims' names, certain people's protections, obviously. But I mean, as far as, you know, who would be implicated, if they just dropped all that and said, here you go. At very least, then, respectable, commendable. But when it's like every few months, it's like, here's a little bit more. Here's a little bit more. It's like when a parent asks their kid to, like, let me see your backpack. And then the kid starts, like, digging through to, like, try and find individual things to show off. And it's like, no. Let me see the whole thing, not just the things that you're combing through that I'm gonna like. Don't do that. Hat trick. You know, that's the thing that makes me suspicious about the conservatives in office and how they're releasing the files. It's like, no. That is sussy wussy. Sussy wussy was a bear. You know, at that point, it feels like you're playing. I'm still counting it as a hat trick, even though I missed one. That is still 3 dead rats for 3 spear swings. 4 for 4. The Wendy's 5 for 5. Oh, wait, no, Wendy's was 4 for 4. Never mind. Nice. Trapped him in the rock. But it's weird, like, the Epstein files somehow get more political than they ever should. But, you know, being somebody who's on the left, it's like, listen, I'm a Democrat as far as, like, party affiliation, because that's the name of the game of politics in America. I'm not a Democrat as in, like, these are my people, they're on my side, I love them, these are my people. Like, no. They're public servants. If I find out they're doing some fuck shit, then out they go. I'll get a new one. My ideals on the things that I care about stay the same. It's not like the things that I want in politics are dictated by these fucking people. Individual politicians are means to an end because they're elected. Like, that's... Nice. Almost done. I can't tell if this is going by faster than I thought it would or not. Get that rat oil. Hat trick. Wendy's. Nope. Another hat trick. Damn it. There's one. Miss. Patrick. No, this is Patrick. Oh, bitch. There we go. Wendy's? Oh, bitch. Got him. I had one and I missed the button. What are we at? 83? Oh yeah, we're about to be done. Ah! I think that's a Wendy's. Ooh! That's at least 5 or 6. 7 in a row. With a double tap. Oh. I wish I would have kept better count on that one. That was a sick. I think that was 6. That was like 6 rats in 5 swings. That was epic. I had 4. You do get better at just chasing them down. Oh! I killed you. I said they got easier to hunt down, and now they're just avoiding me so well. Oh, bitch. There we go. Oh, more spawned. Cool. We were just getting outclassed there for a little bit. There we go. What? Mmm. Sula! Hell yeah. All right, that's it. Oh, nope, I got a little bit more time. I've got a few more minutes. Shit. Okay, maybe at some point I'll talk to all of them. But you know what? I will take part in the inn. Ah, we got Cecil. Now this makes sense after your long journey, chilling with your wife. Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, top of my coffee fell off. Stay on there. Tired of moving, bruh. I've had to move every year for the past... What? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, this is going to be the 4th time moving in 4 years. Bro, I am fucking sick of it. Okay, this is the way that I just was, right? Yeah, no. First swing is a miss. What on earth? Oh! I'm gonna kill all of them. You all have earned your fucking day of the rope. Oh, sniping we will go. A-sniping we will go. Fuck all of these bats up. A-sniping we will go. Don't do anywhere near enough damage to be a threat. They're just hard to hit and stupid. Bye. Cool. $78 force fields. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. That's going to be it for the day. I like how all of my spells are all healing and defensive. Or I guess with the one, like, environmental, with being able to see hidden shit that I don't think there are anymore. But I like how I don't have any attack alchemy, because I don't need any of it. My spear will get me as far as I need. But, cool. I will talk to y'all later.